Hey, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to show you guys how to use the Minolta X-700 in program mode. The little green P essentially turns this camera into a film point and shoot. Ready, set, go. Okay, so assuming you got the X700 with the 50mm lens that 99.9% of them come with. And on that lens, you'll notice on the aperture ring that at f22, number 22 is green. That's because it corresponds to program mode. Go ahead and set the aperture ring to 22, and then just to the right of that 22, you'll see a slide lock. Pull it back, and you'll notice a green bar appear. Again, that corresponds to the green 22 and to the green P program mode. Now at this point, you're going to go to your dial on the right side of the camera. You're going to rotate the dial until it goes to the green P. Now, if either direction, it's going to stop prior to that, so you're going to press the little button to the right, and then you can rotate the dial to P. So now I got the camera in program mode. This thing is pretty much a point and shoot. No matter how bright, how dark, to a point. The camera itself is going to choose the settings, its aperture, its shutter speed. Your ASA is always going to stay the same. Film is always the same. It's going to actually base the calculations off the ASA that you set based on your film. So if you're shooting, let's say Ilford HP5 as a 400 speed film, or Kodak Ektar 100, whatever you set that dial to, like we did in that last video, your camera is going to base its calculations of shutter speed and aperture based on that number. So environments that are super bright, your camera is going to tend to have an aperture that is smaller, such as 22, 18, 8, something like that. Or it'll pick shutter speeds that are higher, such as 250, 500, or even 1000. Now if it gets darker, it's going to do the opposite. It's going to tend to choose apertures that are smaller, such as 2.8, 2, maybe 4 if it's a little bright. And then also choose shutter speeds that are slower, such as 60, 30, 15. However, if you're going dark places and it starts going to slower shutter speeds, be very careful of camera shake. Either use a tripod or make sure you got some stable hands. And again, this turns into a point and shoot, so the only thing that you really have to control right now is the focus. Well, I hope this video helped you out in understanding what program mode or that little green P on your Minolta camera is, so that way you can not worry about settings all the time and just go out and start taking photos. But I do warn you, if it starts getting a little dark out, keep some steady hands. Until the next video,